Okay, let's see if we're running here. I think we're close. Yeah, I think so. Are we? Oh, wait a minute. This is going to help. I forgot about my microphone here. This is going to help. Okay, is that better? I think I think that might be better. It's what I get. You know, if I don't stream for a week, I forget it takes a microphone here. All right. But we're rolling now. Cooking with fire and all that. Okay, so here we are. We're in Britechester. This is the Britechester fantasy save file. Little Red Riding Sim on Twitter. This is her save file with fantasy builds, you know, replacing all of the lots in the different worlds in The Sims 4. Now, you can find this particular save file on her Patreon, okay, but it's free of charge. It is free. There's no cost. And that's linked at the top of her, like, you know, her profile or page there on Twitter. So you have Little Red Riding Sim on Twitter. Also, at the end of this stream, I always go back and, you know, on the save file for the stream, I do update it with links to that particular save file. Now, today, we need to start. We can either start over here in Foxbury, and I got to tell you, Foxbury is my favorite. Okay, I like Foxbury better than, you know, Britechester over here. I definitely do like Foxbury better as far as the universities go. So I think I'm going to save it for last. And I think we're going to start over here at the Britechester side. And let's go ahead and go with the Alchemist Spellcaster. Let's see what he is all about. His information here says, Raphael is a spellcaster from Bewitchment Bay. We saw Bewitchment Bay. That's Brindleton Bay. We saw Bewitchment Bay already because we're going in order, you know, on the world map. He's from Bewitchment Bay, and he is a dragon charmer. Not exactly a wise wizard. He is somewhat erratic and unpredictable. However, he can often be found in the libraries of Faycrest. We also saw Faycrest. Faycrest is Newcrest, right? We did go through Faycrest as well. Both of those were excellent. All of them have been excellent so far, all the worlds. Check them out. Check them out. Either download the save file and look at them, you know, in your own game, or you can go back through my archive videos, you know, my save file videos on YouTube and see them there. And he is a bookworm and a maker. More specifically, he is a chef and an excellent cook through which he has uncovered the power of potions. Will he make a good potion master for Britechester Gnomeversity? I don't know. We're going to see. Right. So we're going to check out his particular house here first. And then we will go over and check out one of the dorms and the other dorm. And what else do we have here? We have another dorm. So we got like 3 university housing, I think, right? Well, that's just a regular residence. 2 university housing, a regular residence, and a regular residence. So we'll check out his first, Mr. Alchemist here. So far, so good today. I've had major storms in my area all summer so long because it's El Nino year here in my region. Last night, we had a massive storm, knocked out power on the other side of town. Big chunk of town's out of power. But so far, here it looks like the internet is good. I'm still online, fingers crossed. And the power is still on. So again, fingers crossed. Now, let's go up here and take a look at his house. This is cute. This is very cute. Has a very Britechestery alchemist vibe, right? What's his name again? His name is Raphael Potion Charm. I do like this, of course. I like most of them. What can I say? If you've been going through these tours with me, I think there's just some really incredible builds here. One thing I may have to do is, before we leave this lot, I need to look for a mailbox so that I can change the weather and the time of day. I don't see a mailbox here because I'd like for it to be bright and sunny and, you know, like kind of in the morning so it doesn't get too dark too fast. Okay, so this is our sort of cottage here. We're going to back out a little bit. Let's go into tab mode and make it easier on ourselves. There we go. We don't have so much rubber banding, right? If we get into tab mode, always got to remember that. So I'm not jumping back and forth. Slide this over here. That looks really good. Really nice build. They did a great job with the roof there. It looks, you know, very much in keeping with a fairy tale cottage style. I love all the pieces from Get to Work, you know, from the alien world of 6am. It's been very popular to grab 6am items for fantasy builds. And of course, the Journey to Batuu pack has been very popular. This is a good way to use these sort of agate sort of, you know, I don't know what you call that, but, you know, where they take a rock and cut it in half, like a geode or something, right? Great way to use those there. It gives it a really cool effect. Let's look down inside our house here on the top floor, I should say. We've got kind of our potions room here. Looks good. Zoom around this side. This is really pretty. It's got a very nice feel to it. I love Realm of Magic. All of these pieces are pretty much from Realm of Magic. The windows are fantastic, right? These great round windows. He can do a good job up here doing potions. I think it is nicely outfitted. Kind of take a look around this way again so you can kind of get a good look at it. You know, a good standard, great room. It has everything you need to make potions for that mage career there. We'll drop down here on the first floor. We have a bedroom, of course. Looks like he has a cat or a dog. I don't know which one. Maybe, well, he doesn't. No, he doesn't, because there's not one there beside him. I wonder, no, the bowl's not marked either. So I guess you could use it for either a cat or a dog, right? There's ladder access to the second floor, and then a double bed and a nice bathroom. The bathroom looks really, really nice. Try to get a little bit closer here. Yeah, the color just looks really good, really pretty. Come around this way. This is a great, I don't know what sets, you know, I don't know what all packs this build took, but it does lean heavily on Realm of Magic. So I don't think you're going to need a whole lot of different packs for this particular build. There's a lot of stuff that you recognize, like from Realm of Magic or the base game. Go down here a little bit in tab mode. Take a look here. So pretty cool. Really nice, right? Looks good. Looks really good. We'll pull back up here and take a look on this other part. A living and dining and kind of kitchen area. This again, I guess it is a cat. At least originally somebody maybe had a cat. There's a cat toy, right? There's his broom parked there. Got some stuff to clean up here. This looks really good. I love this as a cottage. I mean, I have to say that real quick. I really do love this as a cottage. It's got a great cottage feel. It's not too big. You know, cottages should be small. They should be very sort of efficient, right? This is a great single person cottage, and you can tell right off the bat, it's got one chair, right? It's got one chair in front of the fireplace. He's going to come home, kick back, do a little knitting with his cat. Probably the cat can curl up here on the little, I don't know if cats can actually curl up on that, but in my imagination, in my head and in real life, cat would curl up there maybe, or curl up here in front of the fire. You've got a great kitchen, right? Let's go in here. So really, really nice kitchen here, I think. And plenty of room. So even though it's small, even though it's cozy, even though it fits a cottage sort of feel, it's not cramped. I don't think you're going to have trouble with routing issues or anything like that. In fact, I know you're not. He's going to be able to get around this place just fine. And it's just got a really, really cool feel. I do like it. This is a nice way to start. It is a lovely, lovely cottage here. We'll turn around this way, take a look from the other direction. You know, good look, good look, good setup. I don't really recognize the wallpaper. I'm going to guess that's from Realm of Magic as well. I don't think it's something I've ever used. It looks really good. It looks really cool. Well, you know, one pack you'd have to have, I guess, for it to really come across would be pets, right? So you're going to have pets. But he's from Brindleton Bay or Bewitchment Bay, so there you go. And Realm of Magic, and I think this build is going to be fine. Now, we're going to back out here. We're going to go back to the world map. We're going to check out The next person on the map, there was another residence over there up on top of one of the sort of dorm style lots. As soon as I clear my throat there, now we'll take a look here. This is Hayashi. Mangling the pronunciation of that. There isn't anything listed for her description, okay? She just lives here, all right? Nothing else. But that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look at her house. I think we'll probably learn at least a little bit about her, right? Probably from her house, probably the way from the way her house is set up. It's really cool that this is kind of on top of one of the dorm towers. I don't think I was really aware that you could do these as just a residence. I guess you could though, right? I thought they had to be university housing, but this is listed. I'm gonna double check here and just see. This is listed as a residence. So yeah, so you can do residential here. I don't know why I would think otherwise. Well, you know what? I think I knew you could, because I've tested dorm housing before with just a regular family, because I didn't want to have to go through all the trouble of getting an actual student to move in to test it. So yeah, I guess I kind of knew that. Anyway, it's cool. Let's go up here and take a look at her house, her penthouse overlooking Britechester here. This is cool. I love this. You know why I love it? I particularly love this. This looks really awesome. This is the greatest little greenhouse here. I love the way she's done these roofs, you know, with these, the archway roofs here intersecting this, you know, pyramidal roof in the middle. That is a great design for a greenhouse. Speaking of greenhouse, I never saw a mailbox on that other lot. There must be, because I think the game would auto spawn one anyway. If I could find a mailbox, then I'm going to change the weather to sunny through MC Command Center and change the timing a little bit. But so far, I don't see a mailbox. Oh, there's one. Hooray, hooray. That one is easy to find. So real quick, we are gonna do that. We're gonna change that real quick. Let's go ahead here to MC Cheats. Let's change the season, change the weather. We're gonna make it sunny. Sunny and warm, not showers. Warm. Here we go. Sunny and warm for 72 hours or so. And we are going to change our world time by 18 hours. I hope that's right. Yes, so it gives us about 10 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning, right? Isn't that better? So much better, bright and sunny and beautiful. Really, really, really do love that. Let's shut down all this stuff here. Okay, so this is our house in the sunlight. It looks really good. This would look fantastic just anywhere. It's a beautiful Victorian sort of look to it. Let's take a look on this side here. Very nice. It looks very Realm of Magic. It's got a great Realm of Magic vibe. You could almost use this, the exterior anyway, as a magical HQ. You know, swap out what's there with this. So pretty. Really good job with it. Let's go around this way here. Take another look. That looks so good. That's a great front elevation. Very, very impressed with it. Here, let's go down a little bit so we can get kind of a look at it. I mean, you know, that looks really good. This tree is really a great option here, a great thing to put there with its lanterns. Very pretty. So we'll take a look here, back out just a bit. Go up and go down. The first room here, I mean, is really not a room. This is going to be an attic space. You could put a ladder here, use this as some sort of room or some sort of attic space. It's currently empty and awaiting you, right? Waiting you to do what you will with it. But here on the top floor, our first real floor, we have a kid's bedroom. In fact, it looks like a toddler's bedroom. Hooray. I'm going to give them big bonus points for that because I love toddlers. I think they're the cutest things in the world. And infants. Infants are also super cute. And I love it when anyone goes through the trouble to kind of put in a little stuff for toddlers or kids in their builds. It's not very often you see a toddler's room done. And this might be the first toddler's room I've seen in all of these fantasy builds. But this is cute. They got a little toddler bed all done in blue in here. Nice little look here with the wall decals. Got his potty there, so you don't have to worry if he gets up in the night. He's got to go potty. It's right there. Someone who actually has a toddler probably built this because, that's what you want to do. Put it where they can get to it quick and easy. Nice room. I'm going to go down here and we're going to take a look at it as though we are a toddler, right? Drop down here. So this is what the room would look like, kind of at a Sim's eye view. Looks really good, right? I really do like it. This whole look just really, really does it for me. Let's take a look around here. Come back this way. That's our kids' room. Looks so, it's a nice large room too for a toddler. It definitely has, like, again, that sort of Victorian vibe to everything. That's cute. Cute above their bed. Okay, so that is our toddler's room, of course. Whoops, wrong button. Looks super good. You could easily adapt this, though. It's not so toddler specific. You could easily adapt it to a child or even a teenager. I mean, it's got the sort of stuff here. A teenager, you throw a computer on the desk for a teenager. You swap out the bed, right? You're good to go. So it's a pretty versatile room. Whoever made it, it's very versatile. I love the way they did this this built-in. It's a common technique. We've seen it a lot out there, but it does look very, very cool. I'm kind of curious. Let's see here. No, not that. Teleport here. You know what? Because I changed the time, let's see. I'm going to have to go down here and reset her. There we go. I wonder if she can actually sit there. Is that, because it looks like it's been built, right? Let's see if it's built where we can actually sit on it. If she doesn't move here in a second, I'll reset her again. Let's try resetting her again. Come on, come over here and have a seat. There you go. And it does work. So, hey, pretty good. Yeah, they've used cabinets there, as you can see, to create the effect of a built-in bench. And it works, so they did it properly. Looks really good. I'm really impressed there. I mean, it's not like I haven't ever seen this before, but it's very easy when you're trying to build a bench like that to mess it up. It's very easy to get it off, and then the sim can't sit there. You have all those routing issues. So the sim can use it, and they've done a great job building it. It looks really, really good. Adds a lot to this room. Super impressed. Good job. Out here, we've got a nice landing. So a little secretary's desk here. A window to hang out, maybe do a little reading. And next door, we're going to have the grown-ups room. I think actually the grown-ups room is smaller than the kids' room, maybe. But that is okay. Let's see here. We're still going to drop down here. We'll go in this way. We're going to take a look like we're coming home from a long day of spell casting. Take a look here. It looks good. What can I say? These builds typically look really good. This one, the one so far today, these first two have looked really good. They've been done well. There's a heavy reliance here on Realm of Magic, so it has a very cohesive look. Everything kind of blends together really well. Let's go over here. This is a little bit tighter room, so it's a little bit harder for me to come in here in tab mode and check it out. I might scoot the painting over just a little, just a little. It's like the painting got off a little bit, but I think you get where they were going for with that one, right? I think we know what they mean, and we can easily slide that over in build mode. This looks really pretty here. This is a pretty room. This is so inviting. I do think, like whenever I'm building for Sims or building in the game, I always try to go in like this and really take a look at it. Like, okay, if I'm a Sim, if a Sim's a real person, or if I'm a Sim, and I come in, what does it really look like? Can I walk over and look out the window? Can I walk over to the dresser? Does it feel natural? That's one thing I always like to look at. And that's one thing here. I think it just feels so natural. It feels exactly like you could walk into this room and just live here, right? You could just live here. You really could. So, great build. Really well done so far. We're going to take a look over here. Yeah, see, so nice. Really, really nice. We'll take a look at, And I love this bed, by the way. Let me tell you, it's one of my favorite beds in game. I don't use it a whole lot because it's very style specific, but it is one of my favorite beds in game from Realm of Magic. It looks gorgeous. It is so well done. It's so detailed. Just a really, really fantastic piece of furniture from the Maxis team. Not most, all of Realm of Magic, I would say, furniture-wise, was just really fantastic. It was really, really well done. Really well done. Here in the bathroom, we have some more Realm of Magic stuff, as I was just saying. Well done. Still looks good here. Tub, toilet, shower, sink. So, you know, it's well outfitted. It's exactly what you expect, exactly what you're going to get, right? Looks really good. We could try to go down here real quick, I guess, and see it from the tab version, or at least like this, right? So it looks good, right? Love the view from the window. It's another thing I like to do too. I do, and especially in places like San Myshuno, like with a penthouse or something, I really do like to go in and take a look. What does the view look like? Does the view look right here? Would we do this in real life? Would we have this view? This view is gorgeous, of course. The window is perfect for it. I love it. And then back from this direction, we lost a toilet because things have been like disappearing like really easily nowadays in game. But you know, there's a toilet there, right? Right. Or shower. Was a shower on that side. Okay, shower. Anyway, there we go. That's the bathroom. We're going to drop down to the first floor here. First floor looks super cool. Great design here from above. We'll take a quick look. We have an entryway with the stairway. Over here is a kitchen. Here's another just kind of back hall, I'm going to call it, with an office. And then our living dining area and a couple of really big porches. So that's super nice. Over here, we do have a half bath for guests. So that's really nice too, right? Yeah, they did not forget that. It might be a little difficult for me to get in here in tab mode. Let's see what we can see as it is. It looks good though. This is another nice built-in look. Great place to do some work, you know, a little desk setup. If you want to throw a computer on there, you could. This side here, again, is definitely going to be, you know what I would call it, a mud room, right? It's kind of like a backyard mud room, place to hang your coats. And it's right off of the kitchen. So yeah, kind of a mud room with a little half bath here off to the side. Take a look at it from this angle. Another one of my favorite sinks, again, very, very style specific. I don't use it in every single build, but it's a beautifully well-designed sink. I really love it. Let's drop down here. We are going to drop down here in the kitchen in tab mode. So let's go in here. Let's back out a little bit. We'll go in here like this. Right off the bat, I love the way they have done the window here, right? Looks very cool. Now, you know, they cut it off so it looks like more of a half window, but it has a great effect here. I really like the way that looks. Let's see here. We've got our cabinets up above. Very nice. Our cauldron, of course, for potion making. From this side of the room, we have another really good view. This is done really pretty. Out to our mudroom, of course. You could throw a few more things in the mudroom. It's a really big room. Or like if you had laundry day, you could put some laundry, like the wash tub out there if you want to keep it rustic. You could put the wash tub out there with the hamper. Or if you don't care about keeping it rustic, you could maybe throw the regular washer and dryer out there and stuff. It would be fine. And then from this direction, of course, we've got our stove. And a little food dish, right? Food dish. Again, I did not see, I did not see an animal with this household. But you could obviously have a pet here, feed them in the kitchen as well. Nice built-ins. Some good sort of clutter here. Not too much. I personally like things not too heavily cluttered in my own build. And at home, too, a lot of times I like to keep things a little more cleared up, especially in the kitchen. Love everything to be cleared off in the kitchen. But this looks good. This is just, enough. Just enough. They've done a great job with that. Now, let's back up here. We might as well stay in this mode. Let's back up here and we'll take a look at our entrance hall. Once again, I guess it's going to be maybe the food dishes for a cat, right? Because we do have a scratching post here for a cat. I mean, you could use it for a dog, though. It doesn't have to be. But there is a scratching post for a cat there. Pull that out a little bit more. Take a look at this room here. Pretty nice. Again, not too much crazy clutter or anything in this setup. Just a few nice little things tucked in here and there. Oh, and there's a cat box too. So a couple of things for the cat. Now we will go in here to the living room. This is a good look to enter on. Again, one reason why I like tab mode. If you're coming into this house and you're going to walk in, what would you see? You're going to see this. You know, you're going to come in through the front door as a sim, and you're going to see this really great living room. It's got a really fantastic look, right? Again, using a lot of Realm of Magic stuff keeps it very cohesive. Everything I feel like just looks really good here, like it really goes together well. The tone is kind of the same, you know, for the whole thing. We'll back out here a little bit, take a look at the room from this standpoint, right? Looks good, some nice pictures up on the wall. That's kind of a nice, I love that. You know, I love that you can kind of see people coming down the stairs, maybe if you're waiting on them in here. That's a really cool look. I really, really enjoy that. We'll swing around and take a look here at our dining room. Also nice, very, very nice. Everything fits well here. You know, they've got a lot of stuff fit into this space. It's not a super huge space or a super huge house, but it looks really good. It looks really inviting. And there's not much I can say except that it just looks really good. I do really, really like it. I think they've done such a great job with this build, like all the rest of them. And I also feel like this is a sort of build I definitely could use just anywhere. You know, I could use it in Willow Creek, a lot of different places. It has not just a fantasy save file, but a real world sort of look to it. I mean, with the exception of the cauldron in the kitchen. Okay, so yeah, maybe the cauldron in the kitchen isn't a real world thing. Maybe like the people in my neighborhood next door, well, maybe they do. Maybe they do have a cauldron in the kitchen. They're probably using it to cook meth, not, you know, not secret potions, but maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't, they're kind of secretive. That's why I say that. They're kind of secretive. If they're watching, I don't mean anything by it. You guys don't set my house on fire, okay? But, you know, they are kind of secretive. I barely see them. I don't even know for sure they're still alive. But they could have a cauldron in their kitchen and they could be cooking meth in it or potions. I don't know which. I don't know which. I'm not going to guess. I don't want to be like in the witness protection program later because I knew too much and I got called in to testify. So what we're going to look at is the outside here. We got a really cool outside. Nice setup. Some things for the toddler to do, which I really like over here. Very, very cool, right? Nice. You know, this is pretty. It's pretty landscaping. The way they've done it. We have a bar outside for entertaining and a little place over here just to hang out with friends, right? We'll go down here and take that up a bit, bring it down. So, you know, if we're going to walk around, hang out with friends, this is definitely what we're going to get. This is the view we're going to have, which is nice. It's really nice. It's a really nice setup. This is a good spot for this house. I don't know if it was, I don't know that it was built for this spot, but it has a great feel in this spot and a great view out over Britechester. So, pull up here a little bit. I really do want to check out this greenhouse real quick. Is there anything in it? I don't see anything. Well, you know, the elevator's here. I almost forgot. This is kind of used as a penthouse sort of lot. So there is the elevator that you need to get up here. I almost forgot because, of course, I haven't seen one. But you could put some plants in here, and foregoing the plants, not having plants is a great way to disguise the elevator, right? Because this is that sort of lot where you need an elevator to get up here. So it's a nice disguise. Here on the back side of the house, we've got some more nice landscaping. This is cute. This is so cute. I love that, right? Let's go here. Take that all the way up. There we go. Now we're getting a realistic view here. Really pretty setup. I love that purple and the orange there together. Some wildflowers. She's got a dog mailbox, though. So it's not just a cat house, I guess, right? It's got a dog mailbox. Over here, got a nice little bench to enjoy the garden. And on this side, not really much anything on this side, just our gate outside to our garden. Quick pull back there so we can see our front yard. It looks really good. I love this house. I love this build. Now we're going to use, what was her name again? Misaki. We're going to use Misaki here to take us over to the two other lots that are here in this neighborhood of Britechester. Let's see here. Where are they? They're going to be like the, you know what? Can we get there? Since she's not a student, let me see here. There's one of them. Whoops. Come on. Oh, there we go. Visit university housing. Now we can go by ourselves. And here we go. So we're over here and take a look at the dorms and see what we've got over here for our fantasy save file for dorms. So far, those first two are very cute. I like them a lot. I really do. I love Realm of Magic, though, so it's really easy, you know, for me to like them. Okay, so this is going to be our first fantasy lot here. I like the details, you know, with the sort of vegetation growing here and the upper balcony. Very cool. This is a nice adaptation of this lot. I don't remember what this lot looked like originally. At this point, I redid it really quickly in game, like I do a lot of lots. This one in particular, though, I did redo really quickly. And I don't remember exactly what it looked like to begin with. But I don't know if it had that courtyard or not. But if it did, they made good use of it. If it didn't, they made a good choice to put one there. I think on this side, we've got, yeah, kind of the standard look for this, I think, was maybe this here. We will take a look at our top floor here. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see here. It's not going down automatically. Can we get up here? Go here. Maybe I have to take her up there first. No, she can't get in. Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. She's not a student, so I don't think that she's able to go up here, right? Let's see if she can teleport there. Yeah. Ha ha. Ha ha game. Suck it game. I was able to get up there. I don't know if I can get any further. I probably cannot get any further, but I did get that far. Yeah, I think since she's a student, I'm trying to push down to get into the building and stuff, right? She's going through there. She's going in there. Can we go that way? Let's follow her. Oh no, there she left. Where are you going? Stop, 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 stop. Where the hell? She doesn't go grill elote. I don't want you grilling no elote. Okay, never mind. Never mind. She can't get in here. We're going to go through build mode and take a look at this place. I can't believe she's going to just take off. Go grill some. I don't even know what elote is. She's going to go grill some elote. And we're going to take a look at this dorm finally through build mode. That's fine. We can go through build mode here. The upper floor is kind of an open mansard roof sort of attic space. You could put stairs up here. You could put a ladder up here and use this if you wanted to. Because see, it's like a regular floor. It's not bad. Down here, though, we've got a lot to look at. This is a really large build. We've got a whole selection, of course, of dorm rooms. This is a dormitory. And it seems to be set up pretty much like a dormitory. We'll take a look as we go through this. Some of the builds haven't always been exactly fantasy, right? I mean, the first two were. This one maybe is more of just a dorm, but it still could be useful and still could look really good. And we're going to take a look at it and see what we got going here. It is a cute setup, right? But I can't really go into tab mode in here and in the build mode. But we'll take kind of a look here. This is good, right? This looks really good. Some really nice sort of clutter here. It looks like a dorm room. In fact, could maybe even be a little messier for a dorm room, right? There's her backpack over there. Why am I saying her? I don't know. It strikes me as a girl's room. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't think a guy's room with the skulls and stuff. For some reason, I just think it's a girl's room. You know? I don't know why. It looks super cool here. Got some nice clutter on this side. They're into music and into sports, right? Over here in the blue, we got a blue room. Also, great setup. Uh, Refrigerator, microwave. A little bit cleaner over here, not quite so much clutter. Zoom around this way. These are really big dorm rooms. Now, if you've been to college and you've visited people in the dorms or something like that, I never stayed in the dorms. I hated the dorms. My family lives in the college town. So, like, I went and looked at them once. I was like, you got to be kidding. My closet's bigger than this, and I don't have to share a bathroom. I did kind of have to share a bathroom with my sister, but she wasn't in there at the same time, right? Because, you know, like those communal bathrooms, I don't know, I'm not big on sharing my bathroom with people. And I'm not even particularly shy. I just don't like it. So anyway, there we go. Enough of me and my past, but, you know, this is a good-sized dorm room. I mean, this university is generous. So nice setup, good look. A little bit darker version over here. Pink Floyd, right? So totally cool. Looks really, really good. We'll swing around this way and take a look at it from that way. Also looks good. This one is huge. God, some of these are so big. But your Sims won't have any routing issues, so that's a good thing. This might have an ensuite too, ensuite bath. Good. You know, he's into art. You can kind of see what these rooms are made for, right? For what type of sim, music, art. This one looks like, you know, engineering, right? Engineering or architecture, maybe. A lot of our sort of, you know, mascot stuff. Mascot for our university. This is not my university. I go to the other one. Foxbury is my university. But, you know, I'm friendly to the Britechester people to an extent. We're still going to kick your ass, you know, at sports and at academics. But hey, they do have age on their side. You know, they're the old university. They do have an ensuite bath here, though, like just for themselves, which is really remarkable. It must be an upperclassman room. A nice little bathroom, though. I mean, they've got a lot tucked in here. Kind of a small space. We have a long hallway here. Might be able to come down like this, take a look at it. Kind of all the rooms branch off, right? This has kind of a dorm feel to it. Kind of a long, narrow hallway. Okay, and then over here we've got our communal bathroom setup, naturally. This is what I did not want, right? In real life, what I did not want. But here in The Sims, we've got 3 showers, a couple of toilets, and one lonely sink. But it's serviceable. It's going to work just fine. Nice common area. We'll come down here again and kind of take a look. We can get in here like this. So nice common area. It looks really cool. It does look very Britechester, right? Very Britechester, very kind of old money, old collegiate legacy type of university feel to it. Very, very cool. I like the way they've done this particular space. They've got what I guess, I don't know that they had these bathrooms divided male, female. They look exactly the same, right? Basically. So, but they've got another one over here. Got another one over here, a communal setup, right? And they've got both male and female on the door, so anybody can use it. Good. That's actually the way I think it should be. We should just go to just unisex bathrooms. That does not bother me at all, right? Just because, you know, does it really matter who I'm washing my hands next to? No. And if they will make like a decent stall that has an actual door and actual walls and stuff like that, you know, then I think we're all good to go. This is another kind of ensuite area. Another upperclassman dorm over here. I think it's not the same ones. Did I go in a circle yet? No, I think these are all different on the other side. Kind of a mirror image, right? Really cute pink room here. Totally dig the boy band. So that's awesome. This is very cute. I mean, my first thought is a girl's room. Looks like a girl's room. Looks like Barbie's room, right? For the Barbie movie, maybe she's going to go to college and like Barbie Part 2, the sequel. But it looks that way. A boy could live here, though. Don't get me wrong. This would have been the poster on my wall. The boy band, yeah, for sure. I love boy bands. They're also cute. When I was younger, and I didn't even care what kind of music they played. I just still put their poster up just because they were cute. And it was like a good excuse because then nobody ever thought anything about it. Like Jason has all these guys on his wall at home because they're boy bands, right? So there you go. No, everybody knew anyway. I was not like really good at hiding, me as a person. Um, and that's fine. My nose is itching something awful. Sorry about that. Okay, so over here, we've got another very cool room. Looks like a gamer room with that gamer chair. Awesome. Probably hoping to do well on YouTube and just let all this university stuff go. I love the dividers are really cool. Like I said, these are large rooms. It's a cool use of dividers to kind of create some different spaces and different feels to the spaces. I love the way it has been kind of laid out here, for a dorm. This is a cool room. I like this. This is very cool. It's a little posh, right? A little posh with that rug in there. It's got a good blend with the purples and the pinks. Now, this is a room I feel like could be a boy or a girl room. If you kind of were into like purples and pinks, either one would, I think, kind of enjoy this room. It is a little dark, a little on the dark side. So maybe some people would feel that trend's more masculine, but I don't know. I would not necessarily feel that way. I feel like it's got a great feel for either a boy or a girl, right? Right. Heavily into music on this side, and that is our first floor dorms. Now out here are our top floor dorms. First floor we looked at. Out here, because this is a legacy university and a bunch of rich people go here, I guess. They have a hot tub, right? They got a hot tub. They got they've got some drugs over here. They're gonna get hooked up to the bubble maker over here and have a party out here on the upper deck. I love the hot tub at university. I never saw a hot tub at the dorms at university. But they might, I would make a hot tub with my dorms too in The Sims, because The Sims is about living the dream, you guys. And that is living the dream. Hot tub on your balcony at your dorm. Down here on the first floor, we have more of like common areas, which is super cool. This is going to be our cafeteria area. They went ahead and moved in like a cafeteria serving setup over here. So that's very cool, and it's manned. So you don't have to go over to the cafeteria to eat if you're at the dorms. It's actually really cool. Very nice. Plenty of space in here for everybody. And if you just want to make your food, you can run back here and make some microwave food or grab a quick meal or something, right? If you don't want to pay there. It's kind of weird that he's there because we're in build mode. I guess we did come here with that sim. Huh, that's odd. But I guess not. They must have been here for that. Well, there's someone living here. Look, okay. I didn't know there was anybody living here. Let's go in this way. Little debate podium. Oh, there's Baby Yoda hanging out, acting the mascot. Got a nice TV up there. Looks like she's kind of watching a college movie, right? Come back here a ways. From the kitchen. See it from this way. Again, you can just tell this is a rich college, right? Like there's a grand piano in the lobby of the dorm. There's a grand piano in the lobby of the dorm. And so, yeah, you're coming in here thinking, yeah, I've already made it. I had all D's in high school, but my dad went here and he made a really big donation. So now I go here too. I'm joking, of course. I'm not really joking about being a rich college because it has to be if you have a grand piano in the lobby of the dorm. But I am joking about that part of your dad buying your way into college. Sure I am. Of course I am. Okay, so in here we've got a really, really cool setup. I love this. This is more like a frat house than a dorm because you got the ping pong table in the living room and a beer keg, But that's cool. Love frat houses. They're awesome. Got a nice place to have a party here. This does look really cool. I do like this room. And it could be a frat. I don't know. Is this a frat house? It might be a frat house. I mean, it's a university housing. So, you could use it as kind of a frat house, place for all your fraternity members or sorority members to kind of hang out, or both, for girls and boys here, right? Why not? Got a place to do some studying back here. Little robot rack. I love the robots. I do. They're super cool. And same thing on this side, I think, right? Yeah, another sort of robot kind of setup over here. Again, this looks so frat house to me to have like a life preserver on the wall. It's like something like you would see there. Right. And then back out here to our living room, and I guess kind of a library area. You could have dining room here. You could eat back here, but it's definitely going to be a sort of library, sort of study area. Place to work out. Nice little gym area back here. And there's our living room again, where we were a second ago, our kind of a debate practice area. There's got a lot of stuff here for university. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here, so you don't actually have to leave the dorms. You've got like library shelves to study. You've got debate podiums to practice debate. You've got a cafeteria set up, right? So you don't have to leave for that. You've got a ton of musical instruments around, tons of places to study, even robot, work racks and stuff. So it's definitely set up so if you want to stay here and not have to move around a lot, you've got everything you need kind of self-contained. Out here on this particular balcony, got some ping pong, some art easels, little place to hang out and have a picnic. Oh, and basketball. Nice. And another, beer kegger there. Nice little beer keg. Or, I'm sorry, juice keg. Juice keg. Refreshing malt beverage keg. Now, there is another dorm we're going to go check out. And again, I'm not going to bother trying to take a sim there. I'm going to just go through the world screen because if it's residential, university housing, she's not going to be able to go in there anyway without being a student. So I guess maybe I could go and try to change it to just a residence maybe. But let's go ahead and just go in here through build mode. It looks good from the world screen. Now, I'm going to say that right off the bat. It's got a really good look here from the world screen. This has a real kind of fantasy build to it, right? Look at that. That's definitely a real fantasy look. And this is university housing, right? So you can, a whole bunch of people can stay here at once. Kind of communal housing. I love this. This looks super, super, super great. This is really imaginative. They have done a fantastic job here in such a small lot. You can tell there's just a lot kind of put into this lot, right? A lot on the lot. Let's turn the sun up a little bit brighter, and we're going to go down here. Kind of take a look. Got some great terrain usage here. Make us a little moat through here, a little kind of creek. It's going to be hard. I'm going to have a tough time here without being able to go in and use tab mode, but it looks good. Look at the little courtyard here. Let me pull back this way. Let's see. There we go. We'll take it like that. Got a nice little courtyard there. Super cool with the mushrooms. They've done such a good job here at the landscaping. I'm really impressed. Really, really impressed with the landscaping. Take kind of another look here from this angle. It's pretty. It's really, really pretty. Back from this side, someone's put a lot of work into the landscaping here because it's got a lot of facets to it, a lot of layers, and it looks so good. The buildings themselves look good too. I cannot wait to get inside here and take a look at these sort of like, almost like little fairy houses, little dwarf houses or hobbit houses, right? Kind of like little hobbits, stuff like that. I can't wait to look inside. And we're going to look inside coming up now. Let's take one quick last look here on the outside, kind of from above too. Let's take a look at from above here. Look, it's awesome. Really looks good. Really, really nice. Let's drop down a level. Now, we do have some upper levels here. We've got a small bathroom. Even though it's narrow, even though it's little, we do have a small bathroom here that you can reach with the ladder, right? Over here on this side, we've got a little bit larger bathroom. Again, ladder reachable, toilet, and a shower. Over here, do we have anything? Let me pull up a little bit again, see. Yeah, we got a lot of bathrooms on the third floor, right? A lot of bathrooms up top. But that's fine because they're small rooms anyway. You don't need a lot of space for them. It's a good place for them. This one has a tub and a toilet. Really pretty, really nice setup so far. Okay, so we're going to go down one more floor here. And we're going to start to get into our bedrooms, right? So this is kind of a small bedroom, but again, really serviceable. What do you need in a bedroom? You need a bed. And it's got a bed there. It would work for two Sims, you know, a married couple or a not married couple. It is college. It is college. You know, maybe they're not married. They're just boyfriend and girlfriend, but they're out there. They're testing the waters, right? Let me tell you something real quick. Now, anybody can live and do things however they want. They can. Anybody can live and do things however they want and make their own choices. But honestly, if you won't even, you know, did you ever buy a pair of shoes you didn't try on first? That's what I'm going to say. Someone told me that once. Did you ever buy a pair of shoes you didn't try on first? Okay. Are you really? Marriage is supposed to be forever. It's supposed to be for a really long time. But marriage is going to be for at least a while. You know, you're going to be looking at marriage for at least a couple of months, right? At least a couple of months, right? Hopefully stretch out that long. Stretch out that long. It does cost to get married. And you want to amortize out that cost for at least a couple of months before you realize who they really are and divorce them. And maybe forever. Maybe forever. I'm not saying not to do it forever. You could be married forever. Where was I going with this? Yes. If you're in college, have sex with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. That's where I was going with that. And that's what this bed is for. That's what this room is for. If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or you're married or whatever, then yeah, there you go. Try on those shoes before you buy them, you guys. There you go. Okay, now over here, we have a bedroom for someone who's not like that. We have a room for someone who is saving themselves for marriage. Or some other time anyway, at least. Sometime, not today, not tonight, because there are just twin beds in this particular room. But it's a super cute room. I do like it. I like the way they put the cabinetry over the bed. That is much more like a dorm, right? You're going to have like cabinetry stuck in wherever you can fit it. It's got a place, a desk here. You know, a desk, nice place to study. And I guess the bathrooms are above each of these areas. Yeah, so each of these areas seem to have these little bathrooms up above. And nice, really nice room. Super cute. Do love it. I do really love this design with the walls, you know, with the stone and these, you know, these wooden columns, you know, the sort of beams and the rustic floor. Very nice. Very, very cool. And we will look over here on this side. Another twin bed here with a cute little frog rug. That is cute. Nicely set up. You know, small room, but really nicely set up. Love the, you know, the garden stuff back here is really, really cool. So even though it's a small space, it's very serviceable, and I do think it works very well. We'll drop down one more floor. This is going to be our big floor. I don't think there's a basement. There isn't really a basement, no, because it's, you know, the water and stuff. But over here in this room, we have what we're going to call, I guess, kind of a living room. We've got our settee here, our love seat, table here to kind of hang out. This looks really cool. I like the way they've used this in the corner. Fits very well like that. You know, that's that sort of weird thing that's been around since base game, right? But it looks really cool like this, turned in the corner. I think that's awesome. Really like the way they did that. It's a great rustic look to this. This might be so far the most fantasy of the builds because it has such a fairy tale feel to it. It feels like fairy houses to me, or hobbit houses, or, you know, where the dwarves live when they're not busy in the mines, you know, mining gems and stuff, right? Nice little porch area here, super cute. And if you want to put up some decorations, we got boxes for that too. Over here on this side is, I thought it might be a kitchen at first. It kind of is a kitchen. I guess because this is a dorm lot, we don't get to have full kitchens. You can have like a microwave and a little refrigerator. And there is a little refrigerator here. Again, this is cute how they've used these corner, I've never thought of that. Using those corner shelves there to create, whoops, screwed that up. To create kind of a bay window, you know, sort of setup. That's really cool. I love that. Really, really nice. Cute table tucked in here. This is really, I mean, the whole build is so cute, right? I want to just keep saying, that's so cute. That's really cute. I love that. That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. It is cute. The whole build is really, really cute. They've got a great sort of feel here and a great theme that they're carrying through of this. It's a very whimsical, sweet, sort of innocent, feel to it. With the exception of that double bed upstairs for you and your new pair of shoes, that it has a very sweet and whimsical feel to it, and I do think it's really, really nice, really, really nice here. This has another bathroom here, shower and toilet. Let's go over this way. There's a wishing well. That, by the way, this back here is a wishing well from the wishing well stuff pack, whatever that was called a million years ago. It's cool. I like that. I use it sometimes too. He's kind of mean sometimes. You got to watch him. Over here, we've got another kind of hangout area. Again, common room. There's another fridge in here. And a nice area to hang out. I like the little diminutive rooms. Little small cottage style rooms are really nice. Really suits me well. I like builds like that. Nice little intimate spaces. Up here, place to play chess and hang out. The big, huge, round window there just makes it, right? I just love that. It has kind of a tiny house feel when you do stuff like that, because tiny houses a lot, they'll put the giant window there so you really feel like the outside is all part of your house. And that's kind of the way this feels too, where you have this really large window. And you can just really imagine, we'll go down here and we'll imagine it. You're going to walk in and bam, you walk in and you've got this super cool look here of just the whole outdoors, right? Just right there. And that's actually a really pretty view. That's really nice. That's really lovely. I love that. That whole view there just looks gorgeous. So yeah, I love that they've put that there. It's a nice use of that. Over here, we've got, excuse me, pardon me. Over here, we've got probably the first real kitchen, right? This is the kitchen. It's got a refrigerator. It's got a sink. This is dorm living, in the university pack. No stoves allowed. And I'm going to assume they left the microwave out because it doesn't really fit the feel of this lot, and that's a good idea. You can throw a microwave in here if you want, but it does not fit the feel of the rest of this lot. It definitely has a real theme going. And so I don't blame them for not putting a microwave in, even though you could, right? Pretty cool look here for the kitchen. What's up above? What was up above? Okay, someone's bedroom here is up above the kitchen, and then a bathroom above that. So it's nice, and it's got a nice porch. I love that. Sort of a pass-through porch, sort of a walkway. I guess it's kind of a walkway in a ways, but it just looks very inviting. I mean, let's look at it from this direction here. When you look at it from this direction, it looks just so perfect, like you would just love to just stand there at this railing and kind of watch the frogs or something jump around, maybe watch a tadpole swim, right? When my son was little, there was a little bridge to a little park, and there were always tadpoles swimming around, in the spring and stuff. And he just loved, for us to go out there. It was out behind where I work. And he used to just love to stand there at the railing, watch the tadpoles swim around. And I guess looking at that kind of reminds me of that, right? It's kind of nostalgic. It's got a real feel to it. Definitely love it. This is a good lot. I'm going to say probably this is my favorite lot so far. My favorite lot in this neighborhood is this one here. So far, I would say, I just adore it. It's so cute. I want to make a whole bunch of fairies and put in there, I'm going to put a whole bunch of little fairies to live in there and run that place because it just looks just adorable. Now, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. That is it for today. Oh, Lori, try on all the shoes. Am I right? Try on all those shoes. Don't take home a pair of shoes without trying on them, because you know what's going to happen. They're going to be a tight fit. They're either going to be a tight fit or they're going to be too loose. And either way, you are not ever going to want to wear those shoes again. And you don't want to find that out after you just spent $20,000 on a wedding, do you? Or more. I'm saying $20,000 like you're going to get married at Dollar General. I'm talking weddings are a lot of money. They are. Now, not always. My aunt got married a couple of times at the courthouse on the way to the grocery store, but that was less expensive. That's less expensive. And those are the sort of times, yeah, I mean, if you got married, it was $100 and maybe a month later or so, you realize, I don't even like the style of these shoes, let alone the fit. Yeah, go get a divorce. But For the rest of us, for the rest of the time, try the shoes on. Save yourself. This is my word of advice today. My other word of advice is to please hit like, subscribe, and notify. That is it for this tour today. I will be back on later today working some more on Taylor Square, my last build in the San Sequoia rebuilds. I'll be on later working on that. So yeah, thank you. In the meantime, though, for watching. I always appreciate it. And thank you even more if you do hit like, subscribe, and notify. Thank you even more. And I look forward to seeing you later.